everybody. Hey, welcome to the Maple Tainer. I'm so glad to give yourselves a round of applause. This is going to be a great night. I'm Steve Martin, Executive Director, and I'm thrilled that you're here for this great event. The reason we're here tonight is because of this fantastic group here. Please put your hands together for Dr. Tammy. There you go.
It's an honor to stand up here with you tonight, and as you might be feeling the same as I am, I'm incredibly nervous and excited. So I'll try to make this somewhat brief, but as this is such an honor and privilege, I want to do my best for you and for Peter. So I'd like to introduce to you the Executive Board of Arts Integration Menomonie, and I'll just pass the mic over.
I'm Tim Lutz.
I'm Jeannie Stasinski.
And I'm Chris Winter.
We represent the Executive Board of Arts Integration Menomonie, otherwise known as AIM. Trevor, I don't know if you could just raise the house just like a little bit, and if I could have other AIM or CETA, anybody involved in Arts Integration Menomonie, if you could please stand and be recognized as well. Thank you, friends. So my name is Tammy Weiss, and I'm the Program Director for Art Education at UW-Stout, and I'm also the Executive Director of Arts Integration Menomonie, or AIM. And AIM is an organization that grew out of a generous grant from the Margaret A. Cargill Foundation. And I stand here on behalf of the AIM Board of Directors, and I welcome you to this very special performance of Peter Yarrow, designated to honor those in Menomonie who serve in the noblest of professions, our teachers. Trevor, I'm going to ask you again, raise a little bit. Please, if you're an educator or a future educator, stand. We'd like to recognize you right now. This is for you. Thank you, teachers. You are the heart of education. Before I introduce our special guest, I'd like to take a moment tonight to honor and remember a few of our dearest friends in education who passed away recently. We hold in our hearts tonight and forever Kathy Piatz and Bob Thompson of the Menomonie School District, and AIM's very own board member, Liz Gilbert. Tonight is a night that we're going to remember forever, my friends. And I'm having a pinch myself moment in having the honor of introducing a folk legend singer and songwriter, Peter Yarrow. I know you're as excited as I am to become part of this once-in-a-lifetime performance. Most people think of Peter Yarrow and his music and activism around the civil rights and anti-war movements of the 1960s and 70s, specifically with his famous singing trio, Peter, Paul, and Mary. The three folk artists sang anthems of social justice at the historic March on Washington, D.C., led by Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and we will forever recognize their most popular songs, Blowin' in the Wind, If I Had a Hammer, Where Have All the Flowers Gone, We Shall Overcome, and of course, Puff the Magic Dragon. Which Mr. Yarrow co-wrote. I think we all have a personal connection to Peter Yarrow's music, even for those of us who may not have grown up in that era. I mostly know of Peter, Paul, and Mary through the eyes of my father. He was a steel worker and a union member and an avid musician who sang Peter, Paul, and Mary songs as if he shared in their struggle, but also as if he was playing his part in changing the world. I grew up feeling that I could be a part of making that happen too. At age 77, Peter Yarrow is still tied to the revolutionary work that he did in the past, but as an artist, he's still growing, he's still changing, and he's still giving, as we all must do. He's still using his music to open our consciousness to the responsibilities of social activism and social justice. Mr. Yarrow's Operation Respect is a nonprofit organization that has reached millions of children across the world, serving to help youth find a common sensitivity to the painful effects of disrespect, intolerance, and bullying. Peter Yarrow ignites in us another kind of consciousness to continue to play a part in the changing of the world. And he still teaches us all that we can be a part of helping that happen. So without further ado, it is truly an honor to introduce Mr. Peter Yarrow.
I'm honored to be with you for many, many reasons. And the fact of the matter is that you're involved in doing something that I consider to be really essential and really important. And the fact is that you are all educators. I'm going to invite my son, Christopher, to come on stage and perform with me. But I don't know if he's within hearing distance. So if somebody knows where he might be, alert him to this reality. And as I'm performing, and he comes on stage, do not be surprised. He looks next to me as if he is another kind of creature from another planet. He was born in the Middle West, actually, in Minnesota, and he'll tell you a bit about that. You don't have to clap for that, but there's a Okay, I'll say that again. You don't have to clap for that. Music speaks louder than words. It's the only thing that the whole world listens to. Music speaks louder than words when you sing. People understand. Sometimes the love you feel inside gets lost between your heart and your mind, and the words don't really say the things you wanted them to. But then you hear in someone's song what you've been trying to say all along. And somehow with the magic of music, the message comes through. Music speaks louder than words. It's the only thing that the whole world listens to. Music speaks louder than words when you sing. People understand. One more time, music speaks. Music speaks louder than it's the only thing. It's the only thing the whole world, that the whole world listens. Music speaks louder than words when you sing. When you sing, people understand. People understand. Some of you are very gifted. You realize that I told you the words before I sang. There was an invitation for you to enjoy so long. Some of you did not deduce that. Next time we come around, we'll do it together. The longer I live, the more I find that people seldom take the time to really get to know a stranger, make him a friend. But the power of a simple song can make everybody know that we all belong. Maybe singing and playing can bring us together. Maybe singing and playing can bring us together. Singing and playing can bring us together again. Music speaks louder than words. Music speaks louder than words. It's the only thing, it's the only thing that the whole world listens to. Music speaks louder than words. When you sing, people understand. Now I'm going to ask you to sing the chorus pretty much by yourselves. And listen to your voice and make sure that it's blending. That you're not too loud or too soft. And just give this a moment of real togetherness in that fashion. Here we go. Music speaks louder than words. It's the only thing. It's the only thing the whole world listens to. Music speaks louder than words. When you sing, people understand. Lovely, one last time, but this time, think about what that sound is to you. If you were to characterize it, say it is the sound of what? Of fear? Hardly. Then, if not fear, what? Here we go again. Music speaks louder than words. It's the only thing. It's the only wait. Keep back down, back down. Listen to each other, that's more important than you. Music speaks louder than words. It's the only thing. It's the only thing. Beautiful. The whole world listens to. Music speaks louder than words. When you sing, people understand. One last time, all of us together. Music speaks louder than words. It's the only thing that the whole world listens to. Music speaks louder than words. When you sing, people understand. When you sing, people understand. When you sing, people understand. And it's good because in Oklahoma they just took out all the arts, to save money for budgetary reasons. Unbelievable, but this has been going on since not long after the No Child Left Behind Act was initiated and unfunded. Not underfunded, unfunded. Okay, now this is part of what you're doing, as I understand it from Tammy. You're trying to establish the reality that when the creative arts are infused in the curriculum for schools, that at least in one dimension, but I know in many dimensions, there is greater personal satisfaction, hence the desire to continue. But not only that, there is the less chance that one will be unhappy. And I maintain that that's absolutely the case, and I'll talk about it a little bit more. So now I'd like to sing a song for you that's very central to what brings me here. And that is, don't laugh at me, but I want to do it in a particular, very special way that's been created by Tammy. What she did was she asked children to show visually how they felt about being bullied or put down or made fun of. And you're going to hear this song first now in this way, and then it's a shorter version, then I'll do a longer version, and you'll hear other nuances. But this these are your own kids. These are kids right from here. So if we can turn off the lights on the stage and just project the image. Okay, here we go. Go anytime. I'm a little boy with glasses, the one they call a geek. A little girl who never smiles, 'cause I've got braces on my teeth. And I know how it feels to cry myself to sleep. I'm the kid on every playground, I'm the one that's chosen last. A single teenage mother trying to overcome my past. You don't have to be my friend, but is it too much to ask? Don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we'll all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me. I'm the beggar on the corner. You passed me on the street. I wouldn't be out here begging if I had enough to eat. And don't think I don't notice that our eyes never meet. Don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we'll all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. So now what I'm going to do is have Christopher introduce himself very briefly, and then I'm going to sing you the elongated version of the Don't Laugh at Me song. So, ladies and gentlemen, my ridiculously handsome, beautiful, wonderful, delicious son, Christopher Michael McCarthy Yarrow.
So, good evening, everybody. Thanks for coming out. My name is Christopher Michael McCarthy Yarrow, as my dad said. I'm here with my dad, Peter, my mom, Mary Elizabeth McCarthy Yarrow is here with us in the audience here.
I'm a little boy with glasses, the one they call a geek. A little girl who never smiles, 'cause I got braces on my teeth. And I know how it feels to cry myself to sleep. Yes, I'm the kid on every playground, the one that's chosen last. A single teenage mother trying to overcome my past. You don't have to be my friend, but is it too much to ask? Don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we'll all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me. I am the beggar on the corner. You passed me on the street. I wouldn't be out here begging if I had enough to eat. Don't think I don't notice that our eyes never meet. Don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we'll all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me. I'm fat, I'm thin, I'm short, I'm tall, I'm deaf, I'm blind. Hey, aren't we all? Don't laugh at me, don't call me names. Don't think it's funny that I'm sitting here by the edge of the schoolyard crying. I've been bullied, I've been humiliated, I've been punched, I've been called names every day on the bus to school for the past 3 months, and I cannot think anymore. I can't do my homework, I can't sleep, I don't have anything, I don't want to eat anything. I think it's better that I not go back to this school, because I don't want to grow up to be like Adam Lanza at Sandy Hook, who was bullied at Sandy Hook, and then years later, perhaps because of that, he went back to commit that horrific act. Better I not go back to this school. But how did this happen to us? How did we become like this? I don't know. I am told that the Anti-Defamation League talks about a pyramid of hate, whereby it starts with kids saying, oh, you can't be with us. You can't play with us. You're gay. Get out of here. You're ugly. You're a Jew. And it builds. In the pyramid of hate goes from this kind of behavior to bullying, to hatred, to bias, and then hate killing, and then war, and then genocide. The pyramid of hate. If we want to stop this, and if you want to see the work that you're doing, and that Tammy and you are doing together in a broader light, think in terms of this effort being a peace movement, whereby kids grow up to learn to accept each other, to think about their value and their worth as being intrinsic in their hearts, not reflected in their material wealth. Don't laugh at me, don't call me names. Don't get your pleasure from my pain. I'm black, I'm white, and I am brown. I'm Jewish, I'm Christian, I'm Muslim, I'm Buddhist. I was born in Sarajevo, I was born in Kosovo, I was born in Northern Ireland, I was born in Africa. I'm Hutu, I'm Tutsi, I'm gay, I'm lesbian. I am American, Indian, I'm very, very young. I'm quite aged. Born in Iraq and Afghanistan, born in the Sudan, in Mexico and Canada, the United States of America. I'm Israeli, I'm Palestinian. I'm very wealthy. I'm very, very poor. Don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't get your pleasure. Don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, in God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we'll all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me. Please be kind to me. Please be my friend. Please accept me just the way I am. No one should be left out. We all should be included. Someday we'll all have perfect wings, but we're far from perfect now. So don't laugh at me. One last time together. Don't laugh at me, don't call me names, don't call me names. Don't get your pleasure, don't get your pleasure from my pain. In God's eyes, we're all the same. Someday we'll all have perfect wings. Don't laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. I worship what you do. Not just because my mother was so gifted, but because it's in my blood. And for the past almost 20 years, I've been dedicated. But I think that the work that you're doing here, if it demonstrably shows that the infusion of arts will truly make teachers stay on the job beyond 5 years, that will be something that policymakers will pay attention to. And I believe if there's one change we could make in the schools that would make a huge difference, huge, is the infusion of the arts. So the fact that you're doing it is, to me, a dream. And when I found out that that was the case, this became a very, very important time for me to be with you, and a privilege. And I'm going to sing and talk longer than an hour because I've realized, being up here, that first of all, this auditorium deserves it. This is, apart from you guys, this is a demonstration of commitment, of vision. This is a dream that came true. Nobody sane decided to do this. This was not possible when it was true. Okay, I'm going to sing a song for you that goes, you saw the children's expressions before. Now you're going to see the children's expressions when they're happy. Bring the guitar up a little bit, please. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, yeah. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Everywhere I go, everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. All around the world, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. In my sister's soul, I'm gonna let it shine. In my sister's soul, I'm gonna let it shine. In my sister's soul, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. In my brother's heart, in my brother's heart, I'm gonna let it shine, yeah. In my brother's heart, yes, I'm gonna let it shine. In my brother's heart, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Let there be no more cracking, I'm gonna let it shine. Let there be no more cracking, I'm gonna let it shine. Let there be no more fracking, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine, yeah. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. Actually, a video is being made of this whole thing, which will be made available to you. As far as I'm concerned, it's too late for me to worry about this. So now what I need to do is I need a cohort of you to come on stage and sing Puff the Magic. Now, I want you to do that. Yeah, you're needed more than anybody. You come on up here. That's right. The whole audience has to see you. What is your name? What? Thomas? Thomas, come over here. Oh, it's a delicious child. So, a few pieces of news. Thomas, don't pay no attention to me. Thomas, that's right, look at me there. Thomas, do you know what Puff the Magic Dragon is really about? You never heard the song before. This is the beginning of a long road for you, Thomas. There are rumors about Puff being about something other than what I'm going to tell you it is about. But I know, do you know why I know? Because I wrote this song, Thomas. And I wrote the same one, and it's about a dragon and a little boy by the name of Thomas. I'm Jackie. and they were great friends. And the little boy went to Honolulu to play with Puff the Magic Dragon. But at a certain point, Thomas had to go. Because he couldn't live in the land of make-believe anymore. He had to do what adults have to do, that children don't have to do. He had to try and do what? What do you think he had to try to do? He had to try and help to make the world a cake? Make the world a better place? Yes, he did. And we all have it, right? I know that, I read your mind. So, he had to do it. But at a certain point, Jackie Paper grew up and he fell in love. And he married, well actually first, he got his college degree. Then he became a community organizer. And that's where he met his future wife. And they had a little girl by the name of Sandy. But Sandy came home from school one day and she said, Dad, why did you call me Sandy? Everybody's making fun of me. What's the matter with Sandy? She said, because the kids in school, they say, Sandy Paper, clap, clap, clap. Oh, that's so silly. She said, I don't care, I want to see Puff. So she went to Honolulu, and there was Puff. And Puff said to Sandy, Jackie. She said, no, I'm Sandy. I'm Jackie's daughter. Oh, how is Jackie? I miss him so much. Oh, Puff, she said, he misses you so much too. He loves you so much. And Puff said, oh, I'm so happy. So can we play together? And guess what they did? Did they play together or fight? You get they played together. It was a good guess. But the chances were 50%. So anyhow, the good news is as follows. Number one, Puff is not about grass. Sorry to disappoint some of you. I know you've been counting on me to validate that because you've been using me as an excuse. Number two, little girls can go to Honolulu. Let's hear it for that. Number three, Puff's no longer lonely. Okay, now let's sing the song, shall we? And if you don't know it, fake it. You know what Say, look at me. Say, Puff the Magic Dragon. Lived by the sea. And frolicked in the autumn mist. In a land called Honolulu. That's all the choruses. And if you're not sure of the words, look at my son Christopher's mouth. That'll help you. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Wait a second, where's Tammy? Tammy, how dare you not be up here? Other people have cameras, but there's only one Tammy. Give that camera to somebody else that doesn't know how to work it. Thank you, Tammy. Can we have applause for Tammy? Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Thomas, you have to look at his lips. As best you can. Oh, this is a delicious child. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Good job. Little Jackie Paper loved that rascal Puff and brought him strings and sealing wax and other fancy stuff. Everybody sing Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Together they would travel on a boat with billowed sails. Jackie kept a lookout perched on Puff's gigantic tail. Noble kings and princes would bow whene'er they came. Pirate ships would lower their flag when Puff roared out his name. Everybody sing Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff the magic dragon lived by the sea and frolicked in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Thomas, the dragon lives forever, but not so little girls and boys. Painted wings and giant's rings make way for other toys. One gray night it happened, Jackie Paper came no more. So Puff that mighty dragon, he ceased his fearless roar. His head was bent in sorrow, green scales fell like rain. Puff no longer went to play along the cherry lane. Without his lifelong friend, Puff could not be brave. For
Puff, that mighty dragon, sadly slipped into his cave. Oh, Puff, the magic dragon
Lives by the sea,
lives by the sea, and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Puff, the magic dragon, lives by the sea, and frolics in the autumn mist in a land called Honolulu. Yeah!
I would like to sing a couple of songs now to end this. This is the finale, and then we're going to do the third encore. This is a song that Peter, Paul, and Mary sang in Washington, D.C. at the March on Washington in 1963. And it's seldom that I perform it. I will not sing it because it is so important for us to honor those who ask questions and to realize that really the essence of maintaining a democracy is to honor questions, not to try to snuff them out. And in America, with all our ups and downs and failures and successes, we manage to maintain a respect for the right of people to ask questions. And so when we sing this song together, we are affirming that, as well as thinking about this very famous series of 9 questions in a song written by Bob Dylan that was first brought to the American public by Peter, Paul, and Mary in 1963, and at that March on Washington. How many roads must a man walk down before they call him a man?
And how many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand?
And how many times can the cannonballs fly before they're forever back? Sing to us the answer, my friend. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. One more time. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. How many years can a mountain exist before it is washed to the sea? How many years can some people exist?
How many years can some people exist
Allowed to be free.
before they're allowed to be free?
How many times can a man turn his head?
How many times can a man turn his head and pretend that he just doesn't see?
The answer, my friend,
The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind.
the answer,
The answer is blowing in the wind.
the answer, my friend, Must a man look up before he can see the sky? How many ears must one man have? How many ears must one man have before he can hear people cry? How many deaths will it take? How many deaths will it take till he knows that too many people have died? The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. It's blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. The answer, my friend, is blowing in the wind. The answer is blowing in the wind. Okay, with one more song that we must sing. Because I've still got a hammer. I've still got a hammer. And I've still got a song to sing all over this land. Still the hammer of justice. It's still the bell of freedom. It's still the song about love between the brothers and the sisters all over this land. Ooh, if I had a hammer, I'd hammer in the morning, I'd hammer in the evening, all over this land. Danger, hammer out a warning, hammer out love between the brothers and the sisters all over this land. If I had a bell, I'd ring it in the morning, I'd ring it in the evening, all over this land. I'd ring out danger, I'd ring out warning, I'd ring out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. Ooh, write a song, sing it in the morning, sing it in the evening, all over this land. I'd sing out danger, I'd sing out warning, I'd sing out love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. Oh, well, I got a hammer, and I got a bell, and I got a song to sing all over this land. It's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters all over this land. Ooh, it's the hammer of justice, it's the bell of freedom, it's a song about love between my brothers and my sisters